Hi, my name is Ali Tomasevich.
I'm Sarah Mack.
And I'm Rachel Smith.
And our project is entitled The Evolution of AA, The Rights and Responsibilities of Alcohol. In 1935. After 13 years of prohibition, the 21st Amendment was finally repealed. 2 years later, alcoholism is on the rise and with few effective treatments. Bill Wilson holds the first Alcoholics Anonymous meeting at his house in Brooklyn, New York. The following events take place on a Tuesday evening and transpire before the group becomes formally known as Alcoholics Anonymous. Co-founders Wilson and Dr. Bob Smith, along with original member Bill Dodson, meet to discuss their progress, as well as ways to improve the success of others.
Let us begin our meeting with a reading of the preamble. We are gathered here today because we are faced with the fact that we are powerless over alcohol and unable to do anything about it. The simple purpose of this meeting is to show what may be done to enlist the aid of a power greater than ourselves, regardless of what our individual conception of that power may be. We have all come to realize that, as alcoholics, we are suffering from a serious illness for which medicine has no cure. The only relief we have to offer is absolute abstinence. There will be no dues or fees. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking. Each member will square their debt by helping others to recover.
Excuse me, Bill, but didn't you used to have a table here?
Oh, yes. Unfortunately, much of my furniture has gone missing. I've been letting members with no place to go stay in my home, and some of them were led astray and sold my possessions to buy alcohol. It's all right. I just hope that they come back soon and that they're able to turn away from their addictions for good. Now, in order to set the tone for this meeting, I ask that we bow our heads in a few moments of silent prayer and meditation. Thank you. Although organizations such as the Oxford Group and the Washingtonians have helped to push us forward, we are now well on the road to independent recovery.
After last week's meeting, I realized it's important that we work not only to remain sober, but also to help keep others safe from alcohol in the way that we ourselves strive to be safe. I've decided I'd like to do my part to help in order to fulfill my sense of duty. Not only is it a pleasure, but in doing so, I'm paying my debt to the man who took the time to pass it on to me. Every time I do so, I take out a little more insurance for myself against a possible slip.
Even as a recently recovering alcoholic, I can understand how important these principles are. The two of you helped me, even when I was in the hospital, and a hazard, not only to myself, but to the people around me.
Since prohibition was repealed, I am ever more aware that although consuming alcohol may be a right, it is an earned right that comes with a great deal of responsibility. Na 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 na.
It's everyone's responsibility to save ourselves to live happy and free. Na na.
We all have got the right to stay strong, to overcome and win this fight. Na na.
1953, 12 Steps and 12 Traditions is first published. Bill Wilson publishes the book known for its overview and explanation of the 12 Steps, a concept that is deeply ingrained in the program.
1954, membership exceeds 100,000. Within Alcoholics Anonymous' first 20 years, 130,000 members are meeting in 6,000 groups across 5 continents.
1971, the death of Bill Wilson. At the age of 75, Bill W. dies on January 24, 1971. Groups around the world hold meetings in his memory.
1973, Big Book distribution tops 1 million. The 1 millionth copy of Alcoholics Anonymous, AA's Big Book, is presented to President Richard Nixon in a ceremony at the White House.
2000, membership tops 2 million. At the turn of the century, Alcoholics Anonymous worldwide membership is estimated at approximately 2,150,000 members. Another milestone is reached this year when the number of groups surpasses 100,000.
2006, a study is conducted. After a 16-year study following alcoholics who tried various methods of sobriety, 67% of those who attended more than 25 AA meetings in their first year remained sober. 2014. It has been nearly 80 years since the first Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, and a lot has changed. New methods to help all members remain sober have been introduced, such as the implementation of sobriety tokens and sponsors. Other groups have been formed, such as Narcotics Anonymous, Gamblers Anonymous, and Al-Anon, a support group for the family and friends of alcoholics. The 12-step program is being used by these groups to help their members recover from various addictions. Despite all of its changes, the primary mission of Alcoholics Anonymous has remained the same.
Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of men and women who share their experience, strength, and hope with one another, that they may solve their common problem and help others to achieve sobriety. There are no dues or fees for AA membership. We are self-supporting through our own contributions. AA is not allied with any sect, denomination, politics, organization, or institution, does not wish to engage in any controversy, neither endorses nor opposes any causes. Our primary purpose is to stay sober and help other alcoholics achieve sobriety. In order to set the tone for this meeting, I ask that we bow our heads in a moment of silent prayer and meditation. Thank you. Now we can begin our meeting and start with introductions. My name is Stella, I'm an alcoholic, and I've been sober for 23 years.
Hi, Stella. Hi, I'm Jackson. I'm an alcoholic and I've been sober for 8 years.
Hi, Jackson.
Hi, I'm Amy. I've been sober for 13 days, and this is my first Alcoholics Anonymous meeting.
Welcome, Amy.
Great, then we can move on to sharing. In my own life right now, I'm working on completing the 12th step in our Big Book study. This means that I'm far enough along in my own progress that I can begin helping others to achieve the same serenity AA has provided me while maintaining my own sobriety.
I'm so glad to hear that, Stella. It's cool to see you moving closer to your own goals, especially after everything you've already done to encourage me. Right now, I'm also trying to move on to my next step. And since I'm on step 9, that means I'm working to repair the relationships that I destroyed with my addiction. This morning, I tried to call my mom, hoping to smooth out our relationship, and she showed interest in attending an Al-Anon group meeting.
I've been having a lot of difficulty staying sober, and it hasn't even been 2 weeks. I'm living my life one day at a time, and my doctor put me on this drug, Antabuse, which causes a violent reaction to alcohol, so that should help me resist the temptation. My friends have helped me realize that it's important to make a change, and I want to make a change for myself. I understand now that I need to accept help if I'm ever going to escape this cycle and live a life that I can be proud of.
If it's all right, I would happily be your sponsor and aid you in your recovery. In addition to furthering my own progress, I can teach you about the 12 steps and show you how to live a healthy, fulfilling, and sober lifestyle. However, it's important that you remember that you alone are responsible for your own recovery.
Na 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 na. It's everyone's responsibility to save ourselves to live happy and free. Na na.
We all have got the right to stay strong, to overcome and win this fight.
Together we can take control and claim our rights and take responsibility.
Together we can take control and claim our rights and take responsibility.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Thank you.
Thank you.